Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing some examples from section 2.1, which is about weighted voting. Alright, first example, example 2 from our handout. 4 partners need $200,000 to start a business. So what they do is they're going to issue 20 shares, which cost $10,000 each. When they sell these shares, they'll have the $200,000 to start the business. Player 1 buys 8, player 2 buys 7, player 3 buys 3, player 4 buys 2. 1 share is 1 vote, and the quota is set to be 2/3 of the total votes. We want to write out the notation for this situation. All right, so 20 total votes, and we want to know what 2/3 of 20 is, so we multiply them together, and that is going to give us 13.3 repeating. Well, you're never going to be able to achieve exactly 13 1/3 votes. So what we do is we round this up to 14. So 14 is our quota. So when we write out this weighted voting system, we've got 14, and then we're going to list the weights from largest to smallest. So the largest one we see is player 1 with 8, then player 2 with 7, player 3 with 3, and player 4 with 2. So there is our notation for this weighted voting system. Example 2a. We have the same number of players and the same weights, and we want to know if this could be a valid representation, why or why not. Well, the quota is 10, and let's think about how we could reach that quota. So we could reach exactly that quota with player 1 and player 4, but we could also reach that quota with player 2 and player 3. So this is a problem. Because, say the ones with 8 and 2 votes vote yes, and the other ones vote no. They can both reach the quota. So, both yes and no votes can reach the quota at the same time. All right. Now we've got same system with a different quota. Could this be a valid representation? Why or why not? Now the quota is 21. And that is again going to be a problem. Because even if everybody votes the same, the total here is only 20. No one can reach the quota. Tough. No one can reach the quota, which is a problem. So we are going to set some rules for the quota. And those rules are that the quota has to be less than or equal to V, the total number of votes, and the quota has to be at least a majority. So it has to be bigger than half the number of votes. All right, last example that we are going to talk about here. The table below shows 6 districts in Nassau County and their votes in the County Board of Supervisors. Suppose the quota was set at 60% or more of the votes. Write notation for this weighted voting system. Well, first, we've got 6 players and all of their weights, and let's go ahead and total these up and find the total number of votes that we got. All right, so 105 is our total number of votes, and we want to know what 60% of 105 is, so we're going to take that 105 and we're going to multiply it by 60% written as a decimal, so 0.60, and we multiply that out and we get a nice whole number, 63. So we can write out this system, quota of 63, and then our weights are already conveniently listed from largest to smallest here. So 30, next player has 28, then 22, 21, and the last 2 players each have 2 votes. So here is the notation for this particular voting system.